What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the stoop. As you can see, I'm at the OG crib, checking on her. I'm gonna get right to it. A couple of days ago, some days ago, uh, a lot of people got word that somebody who was a good friend of mine had passed away suddenly. So I want to dedicate this video to my brother, comrade, friend, S.Catoe. I met Cato when I was working at the prison. Uh, at first, I've seen him in passing. Really didn't speak to him that much. Uh, one day, there was a call where he and I were dealing with an inmate, and while we were, doing what we were doing, one of the inmates says, "Hey, y'all look like twins. Y'all related? Y'all could be cousins. Y'all cousins, ain't you?" So he looked at me, I looked at him, and we just kind of, laughed and shrugged it off. Didn't think nothing of it after that. Maybe a day or two later, I was, doing something, and he comes up to me and says, "What's up, twin?" And we just both bust out laughing. And that was the beginning, literally the beginning of our friendship. After that, I would say we were thick as thieves after that, while I was there. Um, had a lot of conversations with him. Uh, got into a lot of stuff with him at work. Uh, I backed his play, he backed mine. Had a lot of intel we shared with each other. You know, it was a good working relationship until it wasn't. Um, After I left the prison, I left that area of North Carolina, moved to another area in North Carolina, and we I got back in contact with him, and we talked. We talked for a long time because we didn't leave on the best of terms, and I think that was mainly my fault. I admit it, but we had a long conversation. It was like an hour long, just talking, and I'm glad to say that we ended that conversation on good terms. Um, it was unfortunate that we weren't able to get up with each other like I would have liked to. Um, like like I'm able to do with other people that work there that no longer work there, or keep in contact with them like that. But I can take I can take comfort in the fact that he and I were good then and we're good now. We've always been cool from that day, until his untimely passing. So it was it was hard to digest when I heard the news, because I mean, this dude he was a strong dude. He was a strong strong mind, strong will. You know, he was he that nothing really got to him. You know, he wasn't a type of dude that was out sick and things of that nature. So it shocked me more than anything. Like, Cato gone? Like, nah, that's nah. But yeah, um, it was rough. It was rough, and it still is, because it's like, wow. Like, when you hear it, you just say stuff, wow, because you don't believe it, and it just goes to show all of us that, you know our time could come at any time. And he was fairly young, like he was in early 40s, I believe so. So, um, I'm I miss my dude. I miss my guy. You know, um, I want to send my condolences out to his family, to all those that knew him. Um, yeah, this was a tough one. So, you know, I just wanted to share that story because I know on some of my posts, if you ever see them, I'll say R.I.P. Twin, because for a while when you saw one, you saw the other, and we at that time we did, you know, we did kind of favor a little bit. So it was just one of those things. We just kind of took it and we just kind of laughed and then we just ran with it, and then the world picked up on it and the world ran with it. So uh, that's just that was our inside joke, and you know, I pray for his family, I pray for his children, and I hope they can understand what kind of person he was to everybody. So, to my dude, I'll mourn you till I join you. And I dedicate this joint to him. I see you when I see you, twin.